We're going to continue looking at string functions here. The function I want right now is a function called getInitials, and I've actually got a sample function call here. I'm going to just paste this in. So the function getInitials is going to accept, it's picky about what it'll accept. It doesn't do any error checking, but it's picky about what it's going to accept. It must have a first name and then one space, and then a middle name or middle initial, it doesn't matter, and then one space. If this does not have two spaces in it, we're going to get some funny results. Also, I am allowed, what I want to do is I want to find the first space here and take everything up to that but not including it, and that'll be my, So selecting the first initial is going to be easy. That's just what's at character 0 right here. If I have a blank in front of that, it's not going to work. So the first initial has to be in location 0. Then I'm going to find the first space, and I can use find for that. And once I find that, I know that the next character is going to be the middle initial. Then I can use an rfind and start going from the right edge here to the left until I find my first blank. And when I find that, I know that one character to the right of that is going to be the last initial. Now, it is possible, this will still work if I have multiple spaces in here, because as I count from the right, I'm going to stop when I get to the rightmost space here, and what follows the rightmost space should be the first initial of the last name. But if I do that on this end, when I find the first space, it's going to be this one, and if I go one character beyond that, I'm going to return a space for the middle initial. So those are the requirements. So I'm going to delete that extra space there. And now this should return JFK. So let's go ahead and write the function now. getInitials. And what I want to do is pass in a name. So let's give a descriptive name. We can do that this time. And I want to my first initial is going to be equal to the character at position 0 in the name. And the second initial is going to be after the first space. So I need to find the first space. So I'm going to call it space 1 equals name dot find, and I want to find a space. So in this case, John is 0, 1, 2, 3, and the space is at position 4. So that will return a 4 for me. But the middle initial is 1 beyond that. So middle, come on, is going to be name at the character at space plus 1. Then I'm going to go down and find the other space. We'll call it space 2, rfind, and I want to find a space coming in from the right. So in this case, let me see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It should give me position 11. And then I want to go to position 12, one more than that, to find the last initial. So last is going to be equal to name sub space 2 plus 1. Okay. And then I am going to return first plus middle plus last. Okay. Now, if you want to make sure that's going to be capital letters, normally they would be capital letters in the incoming string, but just in case, we'll take the whole thing and we will return the uppercase version of that string. Okay, so we should get, and just to show you how this works, I'm going to take the John and make it a small j. I'm going to take the F and make it a small f. We'll leave the capital K in Kennedy. Let's go ahead and try to run it. And I made a typing mistake. This was supposed to be space 1. And that's not a 1, is it? Let's do it again. Now let's try to run it, and I get JFK in all capital letters. So that is working, and we'll continue just doing one function per video, so we'll stop there.